Hello, I'm Rhyv Cota. I'm an artist based in Goa, India, and here's a little bit about myself. Let's go. Well, I'd say my two main inspirations right now are Kentaro Miura, the author of Berserk, and Takahiko Inoue, the author of Vagabond and Slam Dunk. The amount of work that those two put in is just astounding, and their artwork is on another level. So I try to emulate their art style, so my art tends to be on the more detailed side. It's a lot of effort and work to put in, but the end results are worth it. So yeah, right now, currently, those two are at the top of the list, but there are a ton of other artists that have contributed to my growth as an artist. The list is just too long. So yeah, how would I describe my personality? That's a difficult question, but I'd say I'm more on the laid back side. I just like to get my work done and move on to the next thing. But I'm more introverted. I tend to keep to myself. But I'm definitely not introverted with the people I'm comfortable with, but who isn't, their friends. I'd say I think a lot. I'm always thinking, there's always ideas going through my head, about art, about anything in general. So it seems like I'm just quiet, but there's a lot going on here. I also hold myself up to high standards, so I demand a lot from myself. That can be a good thing and a bad thing as well. But yeah, I'd say I'm a kind of chill person. I think that's the deal with a lot of artists. Maybe the process of just drawing every single day instills a sense of patience within them. So yeah, there's not really much to say other than that. What got me into art? Well, as far as I'm concerned, I've been drawing my whole life, before I started school, even. But I'd say it was Dragon Ball Z that got me into, drawing. I remember for a period of time, my life in school was just my friends commissioning me to draw Dragon Ball Z characters. And before that, I used to just, draw characters with my brothers, from Dragon Ball. I used to just live that show. It was amazing and still is. And I also remember taking old used school notebooks, and I take a black pen and just scribble away to my heart's content. I just draw and draw and draw, and wherever I found space, I just draw. And yeah, I loved it. That's how I got pretty much most of my practice, just drawing for years on used school notebooks as a kid and just having fun with it. So Dragon Ball was the main inspiration. I learned how to draw characters from Dragon Ball. I learned anatomy from Dragon Ball. I learned how to draw comics from Dragon Ball. So everything came from Dragon Ball. But eventually, as I grew as an artist, I got exposed to different, other art styles and different comic artists and whatnot. And I went back and got my fundamentals down, because I was really interested in art. Art really piqued my interest. It's been so many years now. I'm 18 years old now, and it doesn't feel long at all. I just fallen in love with it, and it's been amazing. Yeah. What are my hobbies? Pretty simple. I like to draw, and I like to work out, and I like sports. That's pretty much my life. It's drawing and sports. It's amazing. But other than that, I like to listen to music. I like to watch films. I like to take, the ideas presented there and try and inculcate it into my work. So that's something I like to do. What are my goals? Well, professionally, I'd like to be a comic artist. I have a book that I'm working on right now. It's going to be a lot of work, and it is definitely a difficult life, but it's a dream, and I'd like to achieve it. Personally, I'd like to be more efficient. I'd say I have a good work ethic right now, but we can always improve as individuals. So that's something I definitely want to work on, my work ethic and efficiency. What is my art process? Well, I work in black and white primarily because I like the manga aesthetic. I do most of my work digitally now. I used to do it previously traditionally, just ink and paper, pen and paper. But I've switched to digital because it's way more efficient and faster. My process is pretty simple. It's just sketching out a rough sketch and then the line art, the shadows, the tones, and the highlights. Um, Normally, if I'll just make some rough sketches, you know, brainstorm some ideas, and whatever I like, I'll then get into more details with it. But for a commission, I'll take a piece of paper, get some thumbnail sketches down, and whatever idea I like, I'll get that onto my artwork software and work on it. So that's pretty much my process. So I was asked to make two illustrations, and we're gonna take a closer look at them. Here's the first piece.
This first piece is titled Serenity. It's an illustration of a monk meditating on a mountain as the world ends around him. It's a cool concept that I was presented with, and I really enjoyed working on it. I think it really sells the message of discipline and calmness even in the toughest of times. No matter how hard and hopeless things can get, one must always keep a level head and clear mind. I particularly enjoyed trying to get that contrast between the monk's calmness and the chaos around him. The second piece is titled Final Battle. It's a pretty simple premise. I had this David and Goliath idea in my mind and I really liked it. The Goliath character acts as a representation of all our difficulties in life in a way. They take shape as a giant beast that every one of us must ultimately conquer. I really like the way this one turned out though. It's probably one of my favorite pieces and I definitely enjoyed the process.
Well, this has been me. Thank you.